the axolotl salamander. Boston area scientists discover key to limb regeneration. Now, here's why I want to talk about this. For one, I don't want to talk about the riots because I've covered it the last 3 days. And like I said yesterday, I hate it when the news cycle does this to me. But I want to do more positive stuff. And I'm actually glad you brought up the riots this morning, Mario, and we talked about it a little bit because I want to explain this distinction to you guys as well. It's hard to cover good news.
Yep.
Right? It's very hard to cover good news. You know, we talked about, we just, son of a bitch, I just spilled my coffee. We talked about how Newsom wants his mugshot. The left wants their mass casualty event. And you've all heard the expression, if it bleeds, it leads. Well, now, why is that? Okay. One of my favorite feel-good stories, there was a dog in Japan whose owner took him with him to the subway every morning, got on the subway, went to work. The dog waited at the subway station. The dog would leave, go play, whatever, wander around Tokyo, and then he would be back at the subway station on time when the master got home, got off the subway, and they'd walk home together. Did this for years. People knew the dog was going to be there. Old man has a heart attack, dies while he's at work, doesn't come back on the subway. The dog still shows up. The next day, the dog shows up again, not in the morning, at quitting time, when he's expecting the old man to get off the train. This goes on for a couple of years. The dog shows up every single day, right? They built a statue to the dog. Loyalty, honor, tradition, etc. I love that story.
That's a nice story.
You might go and tell your friend that story because it's a great story. You might even Google it so you could read it, see a picture of the statue to the dog, right? Great story. Patrick Brown mentions Hachiko was the dog's name. Yes. So go look up the story of Hachiko and see the statue. Great story, feel-good story, beautiful story about love overcoming and loyalty and all that stuff. Do you suddenly feel like you need to go and reinforce your door locks or run to the store and buy milk, board up your windows?
Yeah.
Right? What is it that you need to do right now to change your life, to take precautions because of the Hachiko story? Nothing.